Hello, welcome back to Monday Mindfulness. Today I'm going to be sharing a technique that is about just resetting and clearing the mind. And the mind is an amazing tool, but sometimes it can become a bit overbearing and a bit overused, and it gets tired, it gets repetitive, it gets cranky, it gets attached, it gets lots and lots of things if it just works too much. Don't we all? And what the technique that we're going to share today is very, very useful with is just clearing the mind. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a tool called mantra, which literally means crossing the mind. And we're basically giving the mind something to do that just passes the mind while allowing it to just do something that is inconsequential and just be able to keep it occupied while we find some stillness. And it's a great way to be able to just let go of needing to have so much importance on certain things, especially if it's a repetitive pattern. Why not use a repetitive pattern that is a really beautiful medicinal pattern? And the mantra has many, many uses. There's many, many different types of mantra, many different pressure points that they can activate, many, many different ways to use it. And what we're going to do today is use very simple two-syllable mantra. And this is just one that can combine with the breath. You could use So Hung, you could use Sat Nam, you could use I Am, you could use I love, whatever two syllables work for you that you can just repeat again and again and again, keeping the mind occupied. But I also notice that as the mind pulls away from maybe telling a story spiral about something, the emotional state changes. It doesn't build that emotional state that was coming with the story spiral so much, and it's more gentle and peaceful. So it's a way to find peace and just give that mind a rest. So I know that there's very important uses for the mind and also very, very valuable things going on in our lives. And the practice of this mantra is a time when we can just let go of all of that and just give the mind a rest. And even when things are really kicking off in our lives, it can be valuable to give the mind a rest, even if it's for 15 minutes or even 3 minutes, if that's all we can really take for ourselves, and to be silent. And we can get some really interesting perspective when we're not all wound up and overworked in the mind. So this practice we're going to do today is we're going to do a few minutes of So Hung. So on the inhale, we're going to go So, exhale, Hung, So, Hung. And you can close your eyes down if you want to for that. You can leave them open, whatever works for you. And then once we've done So Hung, we're going to do a silent mantra using the same two syllables, So Hung, but we're going to stop the vocalization, and we're going to go through and do this mentally. And I'll play the singing bowl as we transition from one to the other. So we'll have and then we'll go to just mentally repeating So Hung internally, silently, just allowing our mind to just be occupied with So Hung, So Hung. And the next part of the practice is the one that I've found most valuable lately, and that's when we can take that simple two-syllable So Hung mantra and we can take that into our regular life. So it could be when we're doing exercise. I love doing exercise with mantra. It helps me to make my mind rest while I'm working the body. But it can also be while I'm walking. It can be while I'm just going about my regular life. So what I encourage you in the next period is for doing these two practices, the out loud and the silent mantra, and then continuing the silent mantra into your life for the next 5 or 10 minutes at least. And just going about your day, doing your thing, and then just keeping this mantra going while you're moving, while you're going about your day. And it's amazing how we can integrate mantra while we're doing something in our lives, and it can actually just make the whole experience more present while the mind is just busy with a very simple, very easy to just keep going automatically mantra. So So Hung is the mantra we're going to use. So getting yourselves comfortable, taking a few long deep breaths, closing your eyes down if you'd like to.